Hey guys, Angel here with the Bullish Bears team. I am making the watch list video for tomorrow, Friday the 19th, and we're just going to be doing a day trade watch list because it is Friday and we don't like to swing into the weekend. So I have the futures pulled up. You can see that this week it made all-time highs, then it sort of dropped, and then it tweezer bottomed and it is heading back up. So we'll see if it can break this 3,023.50 resistance and head higher, if it's going to test that and then come back down. So let's start with the watch list for tomorrow. Let's take a look at CUR. This was a reverse split, so it shot all the way up there. I do not like that. I would not put that on the watch list. Let's take a look at BKIT. And you can see that it rejected off this 200 SMA and could not get above it. So until it does get above that, I would not put that on the watch list. Let's take a look at NUGL. Okay, so this one is interesting. It's been oversold for a long time. Looks like it's reversing. Did close above this 20 SMA, so it has room up to the 50. However, tomorrow it could potentially go back under. That's the only issue that I have with this, is that usually when they're that close to a resistance now support, they'll go back and retest it and end up falling back down, and you can't really trade it. However, I do like that it's above, so we'll look at the hourly. You can see that it was like this cup in handle and sort of broke out, and it has up to that 76 cents on the hourly. So I'm gonna put that one on because it did hold its highs on the day as well, so I do like that. I hate that it changes it to below. So let's see, cup and handle on hourly. Watch for 200 SMA resistance on hourly and 50 SMA resist. Wow, I can't spell resistance. Resistance on daily. And that is NUGL. All right, let's take a look at OTLK. Not a real big fan of this one. I mean, it is above the moving averages. I don't like that it just sort of like tanked all day. I just don't like it so messy. But let's look at the hourly. Maybe we'll see so you can sort of see a bull pennant on the hourly. So you can see this bull pennant on the hourly. So I'll put it on because it's got room up to that 353 if it can break the 289 high of day. So bull pennant on hourly. If price can break 289, watch for 200 SMA resistance on daily. All right, that is OTLK. Let's take a look at BEAG. I can already tell this is going to be a no for me. In the words of that one guy from Randy from American Idol, that's a no for me, dog. CODX, no thank you. CNAB. So this one I actually had put on the watch list. So if you're paying attention to the watch list, I saw this bull flag breakout and I put it on for a possible continuation yesterday. You can see that I had it, I think, at or above 64 cents. It went up to like 66, 67. But if you had kept an eye on it, it headed up to 77 cents. So I am not going to press my luck with this one for tomorrow because you can see it had a big green day, sort of has a pullback, big green day. So tomorrow is probably going to be a pullback. So I'm not going to put that one since I already had it on the watch list this week. NEPT. So this one, it hit $6 resistance, because remember, $1.50 are psychological support and resistance. It hit that, it fell. Let's see. Can sort of see an inverse head and shoulders on the 5-minute. Let's take a look at the hourly. What does the hourly show us? You can see this like bull pennant, and then it sort of broke out, and then it stayed above the moving averages. It's not quite overbought yet. So I think if it can get above $6, then we're not going to see resistance on there. Let's look at the weekly. Not on there either. So let's look at the monthly. 609 is the highest it can go. Well, it could go higher than that, but 609 is going to be its resistance, because that's the highest it's ever traded at that I have on my timeline. So bull pennant breakout-ish, because it wasn't a huge breakout on hourly. Watch for resistance at $6 and 609. So there's a little room to move. That's NEPT. Let's take a look at ACST. Okay, so this one has that room up to $1.80. Sort of a bull flag breakout. Let's take a look at the hourly, see what the hourly shows us. Kind of you can see this double bottom. It's a double bottom. It's trying to break out here. If it can get above that 163 in the pre-market, then it's got room up to that 180. So I do like that. So double bottom on hourly. Price can break 163. Watch for resistance around 180. All right, and that is ACST. Oh, I wonder if this NEOT, oh, it's NEPT, that's why it's not NEPT. Good thing I caught that. Okay. INUV. Let's take a look at that one. No. Because it's trapped between support and resistance. Okay, ASM. Okay, so this one, it's kind of filling this gap. It's got up to 77 cents to fill the gap, so I don't know that I appreciate that amount of space. It's not a lot of room. Let's take a look at the hourly. I have a feeling it's going to fill the gap in the pre-market and then just tank the rest of the day. So I am going to skip that one. Let's take a look at GPL. Okay, so GPL had a tweezer bottom. It went up again. You can sort of see this left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So it's kind of an inverse head and shoulders. It's only got about 6 cents before it hits resistance. So I don't like that. So I'm not going to put that on. NAK. Okay, tweezer bottom on the daily. It's got room up to 56 cents. I don't like that. It's only like 5 cents. GEVO. It's going to run into resistance at 252, so I'm not going to put that on there. BLPH. Okay, so this has... Oh, let me change my drawing tool. Has another gap to fill. So it's got to get above this 77 cents. And then it's got a gap at up to 88 cents. And then it's got a huge gap it's been trying to fill all the way up to 220. So I do kind of like that. Let's take a look at the hourly, see what the hourly, you can see this bull pennant, beautiful bull pennant on the 5 minute. Not a ton of volume, but it's also still just very pretty. It's like perfect. I'm going to put it on, hope volume comes in. Bull pennant on hourly and 5 minute, gap on daily. Price can break above 200 SMA. Watch for resistance at, running out of room, so I'm just going to leave it at 88 cents. Okay, so that is BLPH. Let's take a look at FPAY. Okay. Let's take a look at the hourly, see what the hourly shows us. Don't like what I see on the hourly, so I am not going to put that on. EXK. So you can see it's sort of been in this rising wedge. It's had 3 green days, so that does worry me a little bit. It's got resistance around 257. You can sort of see this V bottom and then just broke out. So is it going to pull back tomorrow? That is the question. So it's been in an up channel. You can see this bull flag, kind of a bull flag. It's like tweezer topping instead of, and then tweezer bottoming, and it can't make up its mind if it wants to go up or down. It's over. But I am talking myself out of this one, so I'm not going to put this one on. LRTNF. I don't like the look of the 5 minute. Not going to put that on. AXU. Okay, this is another one of those with these green days. So it's going to want to come down because it's so overextended. Let's see. It's going to run into resistance in 171. So that's coming down tomorrow. So if you can short that, I would keep an eye on that to short. Let's take a look at NLNK. I don't like that because it's trapped between moving averages. Let's take a look at GFI. This would have been a good one to trade today. So you can see this cup. It's kind of a cup breakout. Can't find resistance on that chart, so let me look at this. It's going to run into resistance at around 630. So look for a continuation day tomorrow. Let's see. Cup breakout on hourly. Possible continuation. Continuation with resistance around 630. So that is GFI. Let's take a look at HIL. I don't like that chart, so I'm not going to put that on. INFN. Okay, so this has a little rising window, which is kind of like a gap. Starts at 370 up to 418. Let's take a look, at the hourly. So it's kind of bull flagging on the hourly. Is overbought. Just gonna connect these. I don't know what I want to do. Okay. So it's a rising wedge. It's in a rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern. So I am not going to put that on because it can't break above this resistance. So it could end up breaking down and coming back down. So I don't like that. But I might talk myself into this. Let's see. 365 before it turns into a double top. No, I'm not going to do it. CYH. So this is a tweezer bottom, and it's got room up to that 240. Let's just take a look at the hourly, see what the hourly is showing us. So it's a bull flag on the hourly, but it's 234, so that's not much room to go before it hits resistance. Pays, P-A-Y-S. So this has just been moving right on up. Let me see if that's its all-time high. So it's at all-time high, so I'm not going to put that on. ICD. No, I don't like that. CYDY. No. CVRS. No. ALO. Maybe. Maybe. Can see like a left shoulder, head, right shoulder-ish. It's got resistance at $1. That's only 10 cents. Let's see what the hourly is showing us. You can see like this cup on the hourly. I just have a feeling it's coming down tomorrow. I don't like the volume on that one. On CHMA, let's look at AG. See, I'm not a big fan of these 3 green days in a row because it's overextended. It's had 3 green days. People are going to want to take their profits. Not going to put that on. APOKY, nope. GRWG. Ooh. So you can see this cup. It's going to run into resistance around 415. Let's take a look at the hourly. What is the hourly showing us? So you can see bull flag breakout. So possible continuation. Let me make sure it doesn't have 3 green days. So it has the potential for 1 more green day. Bull flag breakout on hourly. Look for possible continuation with resistance around 415, and that's if it can break $4. That's GRWG. Let's see, MUX. Nope. Too close to resistance for my taste. IVAC is going to be a no. There's 0 shares on that. I'm not even going to look at that. INO. No. IDXG. Oh, no. It's too far from the moving average for that tiny candlestick. KPTI. So this is sort of a bull pennant. It's got resistance at 1022. You can see the cup on the 5-minute. Let's look at the hourly. What does the hourly show us? Sort of a bull flag on the hourlies with a double bottom. I'll put this one on as my last one. Bull pennant on hourly. Watch for resistance around 1022. That is KPTI. that's going to be the watch list for tomorrow. So we already have a good amount of stocks on there. You don't want too many because then you can't pay attention to all of them. Plus, if you are a member of ours, you can go over to, you can log in, and then you have access to our trade ideas. So if nothing is moving on the watch list tomorrow, you can live stream our trade idea scanner and find stocks that are popping on there if you don't have a scanner of your own. So that's something that we do offer. We have our live trade rooms. You can head into the day trade room or the swing trade room tomorrow, and you can watch them trade live, talk support and resistance, talk penny stocks, all kinds of good stuff. And if you have not taken a look at our real-time trade alerts, that is something that we offer now. It is a private Twitter, so they do call out entries and exits of the higher priced stocks with options trades. However, you don't have to take the options trade, you can just take the shares of the stock. And then we have our list over here, which has the penny stock lists, our swing trade watch list when we have it, and now we have a pot stocks list and an oil stocks list. So these are the most popular stocks in that sector that you can take a look at and see what is trading that day. So that is another great thing that we have for you guys. Then we have our courses, and we have our new advanced penny stocks course now, so you can really delve into the more advanced strategies to trade penny stocks, so that way you can make sure that you are not getting caught bag holding a pump and dump, because as you know, penny stocks are a highly manipulated sector, so you want to make sure that you know how to trade those properly. So go check out all of our courses. I can attest that these are the only courses that I've ever taken, and I knew nothing about trading, and here I am making watch lists for you guys because I can see support and resistance and patterns, and the watch lists actually do pretty well. If you take a look at our trade alerts results, you will see that for yourself on how they move. And another little tip for you guys, our watch list may not move that day, but they will end up moving. So always keep your eye on them. You can set the alerts. If the alerts don't fire off the day that we have them on the watch list, typically they'll fire off a couple days later. Usually, sometimes they don't. There are a couple that I put on this week on Tuesday that just, one of them is just tanked, and the other one, it's getting close to hitting the alert level, but it might take a couple more days. We'll see. I don't know. Needs volume to come in. So join, subscribe, become a member. It's completely and totally worth it. And you guys will get to see more of me if you do. So who can't beat that? Just kidding. So if you guys like this video, then just like and share. If you didn't like it, just keep your thumbs down to yourself, because who likes a thumbs down? Or actually just thumbs down it, because then it just makes me happy to see when people don't like my videos because I'm like, trolls. Just kidding. They must be Jets fans or something. But I hope you guys like this video, and I will see y'all later.